of February, with a day centered around romantic love, Valentine's Day. But why can't we have that more than just one day? So, for this month, we'll be having each of my videos being about love, from jealousy to tragedy and even happiness. I'm at the bridge. In this video, we'll be covering the topic of love turned deadly. We'll be highlighting 5 true stories of jealousy that led to someone dying over stupid shit too, because why not? Pedro met his girlfriend Erica at Doral Academy, a high school in Miami, Florida. They met at 15 years of age and they were together for 3 years. So when they were 18, she decided it was time for them to part ways. Pedro had stronger feelings for her than she had for him. Typically, when you're in high school and you are in a romantic relationship, those relationships don't survive until after high school. There are many reasons for this: immaturity, you move on. For instance, a lot of people go to college afterwards and that takes them to a different place. And that's kind of true for any relationship, by the way, but as I said, sometimes you just need to let go of these things because your path is taking you somewhere else. He had stronger feelings for her than she had for him, and she was actually relieved, while Pedro was actually not. His life changed and he spiraled downhill into depression. His friend from high school named Christian Aguilar and Erica had started a relationship unbeknownst to Pedro, and her reasoning for not telling him about this was due to the fact that she knew that he was not alright. Pedro, obsessed with Erica, changed his plans for higher education to attend the same college as she, and that was where he found out about the hidden relationship between the two, and obviously he was not pleased. So Christian, being the smart guy he is, decided to stay away from Pedro due to the fact that he knew that Pedro was not exactly happy about this relationship between the two of them. But alas, that did not stay that way. Christian had wanted to smooth things over with Pedro, and he decided to hang out with him. So they went out to get some food, and they bought a Kanye CD, of all things. Pedro drugged Christian's drink, and then strangled him to death, and buried him in a forest, after asking Siri, your favorite companion, where to hide the body. She responded bogs, swamps, dumps. Christian's body was discovered 22 days after his death by a pair of hunters. Obviously, Pedro, being the last person to see him, was charged with first-degree murder, and he premeditated this assault. He googled about drugging people and then killing them, and then where to dispose of bodies. This total illusion that he had that he'd get back with his ex if he got rid of Christian, if that was the delusion, it's pretty messed up. Facebook and the internet is a public forum, generally speaking. So, quick question for you. If your significant other had posted a photo of them on Facebook, and someone commented, "damn," or anything like that, what would your response be? A little question time for you. A, nothing. B, like it. C, comment and then kill them 5 days later. If you chose A or B, congratulations, you're actually pretty normal. And if you chose C, one, that's weirdly specific, and also, well, you should probably not have a relationship with anybody. And you should probably get help. And if you also guess C, then you'd probably be very good friends with this Antoine Cortez Martin, who was 20 years old at the time of this incident that we're highlighting, who did just this thing after 40-year-old Edmund James Tyree commented on a photo of his girlfriend in a bikini. He commented, "damn." D-A-M-M. Damn. And apparently, Antoine went to Edmund's apartment and then killed him 5 days later. And for some backstory for you, apparently the Edmund guy was an ex of his girlfriend. But honestly, what is the point? He made a comment about your girlfriend, complimenting her. You should probably at least have said nothing. Just let it go. But nah, some people just can't. Darren Almond, 42 years old at the time of this incident, and from the UK, stayed at David Dunn's girlfriend's house. And well, David didn't like this. And well, you may ask, how did he find out? Well, David went to her house and then saw that that guy was there. Nothing happened, but he pretty much said something to him like, oh, you're gonna get it later, or something like that, like, he's an animal, better watch out, you don't know what he's capable of. Some stupid shit. Sometimes, when you're with a person and they might not be that great of a guy, meaning they had the potential to hurt you or hurt someone else, then maybe it's probably a better idea to have never been involved with that said person. Especially when this individual has 26 convictions and 46 offenses, and some of which include rape and possession of drugs. David and an accomplice then went to Mr. Dunn's room. Well, they were all staying in the same area as like some kind of inn or something like that, I don't know. They were all staying at the same place. And he went into his room and then he attacked them. He repeatedly hit Darren, and he made Darren clean up his own blood. He broke his jaw, maybe he sent photos to his girlfriend when this whole ordeal was going down. Like, oh, I think I broke his jaw on both sides. And you know, really, the only thing that I'm really thinking of is why the police weren't called before this. Something could have been done. It's not like she wouldn't have known where he was staying anyways. And after killing his love rival, he sent a text saying, I think Darren might be dead, lol. Boyfriend of the Year award. So, Scott Humphrey is in prison at the time of this video, in England, for repeatedly punching a guy who happened to be his friend, Richard Rivetto. And he eventually killed this guy due to the injuries that he sustained from his beating. And guess why all this happened? From the lovely social networking site Facebook. He poked his wife. They were in a taxi, and Scott is quoted as saying, "Teen bits. If you're such a good friend, why did you poke my missus?" That's what he's quoted as saying. Sorry, my British accent isn't that great. I'm not any kind of actor or anything, but I made an attempt, and you can't hate for attempts. Scott pled guilty to a manslaughter charge and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Honestly, I think maybe there was something else going on, but we'll leave it at just a Facebook post, because people really do die for less than a Facebook comment. A click of a button, at least with a Facebook comment, you have to actually physically type something and then click enter. But a poke is just... someone had to die for that. I don't know the entire circumstances of their story, but it sounds like an action movie gone bad. Honestly. So I guess this Christopher Wassar may have had feelings for his ex-wife, or some weird shit was going on there. He found out that his older brother, Matthew Wassar, was having a relationship with his ex-wife, whether she would have sex with him in exchange for drugs. And then later on they found the guy that got shot, Matthew, in some apartment, unconscious, took him to a hospital, and then he later died. Chris said it was self-defense that his brother had charged him, but eyewitness testimony states exactly the opposite. Honestly, there has to be more to the story, but it sounds pretty crazy as is, so we're gonna leave it as that. Ex-husband kills brother because ex-wife is having sex with brother. So, jealousy is a normal human emotion, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's normal to feel jealous over someone or something or an object even. But when it comes to the point to where it drives you to an emotional reaction that's one of anger, and where you do stupid shit, like hurt people, hurt yourself, hurt the person you're with, you probably need some help. And it's pretty bad that people die over dumb shit. Facebook comments, Facebook posts, and it's pretty stupid people die over dumb shit. Facebook comments, Facebook pokes. So, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have something that you'd like to add to the conversation, you can comment below. Subscribe to see more content. You can like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Until next time, I'm at the bridge. Thanks for watching. Cares aplenty.